Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone9X here and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. Now today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do potion ender pearl commands in Minecraft. And what I mean by that is, you could probably guess by the title that these commands will allow you to give you certain potion effects when you teleport around using an ender pearl. Now the previous one I did was the potion firework command, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I will leave a link down below in the description after you finish watching this video. And now, before I go into more details on what those commands are to make this work, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that guys, let's begin today's video. Okay guys, so here are all the commands right here. So just a couple of commands to make this all work out for the 4 different kinds of potion ender pearls that I got to show you for today. And, as always, all of these commands here will be in the description down below so you guys can copy and paste them into your world later on. Now, let us begin. So first off, as always, I'm going to demonstrate how this works. So I'm going to turn that on and give myself 4 ender pearls that I've made. So we got the fire pearl, water pearl, absorption pearl, and cloud pearl. And I'm going to show them all off, so let me turn all of these commands on too. And go to survival. So we're going to start things off with the fire pearl, so you guys can take a very good guess on what this pearl is going to do, and hence why I got a lava pit in front of me. So when you throw the fire pearl, you pretty much get fire resistance for pretty much a solid 45 seconds. Now this is a really good ender pearl for you to use in the nether since lava is all around, and fire damage is probably more of a problem to deal with than the recoil damage you take when you teleport and that sort of thing. But I think as long as you got like feather falling on enchantments or even slow falling, I think you should be fine. So anyway, let's move on to the next ender pearl, which is the water pearl. Now this one is pretty much self-explanatory. This one gives you conduit power 3. So not just for breathing underwater, but being able to do all sorts of things underwater too, as if you were near a conduit, like mine faster and also move more efficiently underwater. Very useful if you want to even seek out like undersea temples and that sort of thing. And I should probably heal myself real quick before we proceed, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Okay, that's better. So speaking of restoring health, we're gonna move on to the next ender pearl I got here, which is the absorption pearl. So when you throw this, you pretty much get a little particle explosion effect, which I added as a nice touch, and you also get absorption 5 for 45 seconds. And the also great thing about this is that if you continuously use this, you don't really take any damage because of the absorption effect. So this could be a good way for you to mostly stay alive long enough for you to get your hunger back up and restore your additional hearts. And also if you're in some heavy duty combat as well. Very handy indeed. Which brings us to the cloud pearl. So when you throw this one, you get like a little cloud explosion particle effect. And plus, you also get feather falling 5 for 45 seconds. But that's not the only thing this pearl does. This also has another effect, which involves some hostile mobs. So let's get some hugs real quick. And I'm gonna spawn a couple of these guys. So watch what happens when you throw the ender pearl near them. Doing this. And as you can see, the mobs near me just got levitated up for a few seconds. So not only gives you slow falling, allowing you to gracefully hit the ground without taking damage, it will also make other mobs float in the air. But again, be careful because you can still take damage from the ender pearl itself. But still a great thing to use in combat. So you can pretty much throw this first to jump right into combat, then use your weapon to finish them off. Or unless the fall damage finishes them off first. But either way, does some great work. And those are some of the examples I just came up with, but there are also more potion effects that you can do with these commands. And speaking of which, now that you've seen that, let's go over the commands into making this all work out. So, be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so first things first, we need a scoreboard into making this all work out. So we're gonna come in here, and the scoreboard I got is scoreboard objectives add, and then you do potion underscore ender underscore pearl, and then you do minecraft.used minecraft.ender underscore pearl right here. And then this command right here simply removes that scoreboard if needed. Now these first batch of commands in front of me activate the fire pearl. And by the way, the commands for the other ender pearls are the same as well. And you'll see why. So these first 3 commands activate the fire pearl. So this first bit means when the ender pearl named fire pearl is selected, it's going to run this. Execute as at E, and inside bracket we do type equals ender underscore pearl. At S, and then you do summon minecraft area underscore effect underscore cloud, and then do 3 squiggly lines like this, and inside the curly brackets we do duration 2 seconds, comma tag, colon, and inside brackets we do potion underscore ender pearl, and then close all brackets right here. Pretty standard stuff, and let me just do time set day. Okay, now for this one. So this command gives you like a fiery particle explosion when the ender pearl hits the ground. So we got the same first bit as you see here, except we do this in the second half. Execute as at E, type equals minecraft area underscore effect underscore cloud, and then you do comma tag equals potion underscore ender pearl, and then you do it at S, unless entity at E, and then you do type equals minecraft ender underscore pearl, distance equals ... 3, and then you do run particle minecraft flame, 3 squiggly lines like this, and then you do 0.25 4 times, and then you do 1000 at the end here. So yeah, the water and also fire pearl also give up a particle explosion, but you didn't see it because, well, I did toss the ender pearl right into the lava pit and also the patch of water as you saw there, so that's why you didn't see it at first, but trust me, they do. Okay, so anyway, so this next command right here pretty much gives you the fire resistance. So this first half is exactly the same as the last one I just showed you, except we do this at the end here, which is just a simple effect give at E, and then you do type equals Minecraft player, and then you do Minecraft fire underscore resistance for 45 seconds, 2 for the amplifier, and true for the particle effect. Pretty standard stuff. And now these next 3 commands right here, if you hadn't noticed when I was throwing the ender pearls in survival mode, I actually didn't consume them, or at least they didn't run out. Well, these next 3 commands are responsible for you not losing these ender pearls when you throw them. So this first command detects if the player is holding the fire pearl. So it's execute at P, run, execute if entity at A, and then you do the selected item, which is the ender pearl named fire pearl, as you see here. And then you make sure you set this command to always active. So they have a redstone comparator like this, which will lead into these last 2 right here. So this next one activates the potion ender pearl scoreboard. So it's execute as at R at S, if entity at S, and then inside brackets we do scores equals, inside curly brackets we do potion underscore ender underscore pearl equals 1, close both brackets at the end, and then you do run scoreboard player set at E, and then do the exact same thing, which is scores equals potion underscore ender underscore pearl equals 1 with the 2 dots, close both brackets, and then you do potion underscore ender underscore pearl with 0 at the end here. And then this command pretty much gives you that same fire pearl back when thrown. So it's execute at P, run item replace entity at P, and then you do weapon.main hand with the special ender pearl named fire pearl, as you see here. And that's pretty much the gist of how these different potion ender pearls work. And I'll still go over the other 3, but they're pretty much exactly the same. So this one is exactly the same, except we changed the details at the beginning to the water pearl, as you see here. And this particle one is the same, except we changed the particle to Minecraft : fallen water right here. And then you do the 3 squiggly lines like this. Then you do 1 4 times here, and then do 1000 at the end. And again, the first half is the same, that we target the water pearl right here. And then this one's the same thing, except we do conduit power 45 seconds, 2 for the amplifier, and then true for no particle effect. And then these commands are the same thing, which detects if you're holding the water pearl. And again, make sure you set this to always active. This one is exactly the same too. And then this one is the command that gives you the water pearl back when you throw it. And this is the absorption pearl, which does the same thing. So again, make sure you change the first half to the right potion ender pearl that you want it to, which in this case is the absorption pearl. Same thing with the particle here, except we change it to an end_rod, and they do 0.25 4 times, then do 1000 at the end here. And again, make sure it's selected to absorption pearl. And then this one gives you absorption for 45 seconds, 4 for the amplifier, true for no particle effect. This one detects if you're holding that pearl. This command is exactly the same for the scoreboard. And then this one simply gives you the ender pearl when you have it selected, if that makes sense. And on to the last one, which is the cloud pearl. So again, same second half, except we changed the first half to cloud pearl, as you see here. Particle effect is sort of the same, except we change it to the cloud, and then you do 3 squiggly lines like this, 0.5 4 times, and then keep 1000 at the end there. And then this one gives you slow falling for 45 seconds, 4 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. Now this one is sort of the same, except this one gives mobs levitation for 2 seconds, 5 for the amplifier, true for no particle effect. So you would actually, in this part, you would pretty much do not player by putting an exclamation mark there, and then you do distance equals 0.5. So that way it will only target mobs that are within that range of you when you throw the ender pearl. And then these last 3 are exactly the same. This one detects if you're holding that specific ender pearl. Same command for for activating the scoreboard. And then this one simply gives you that ender pearl after you've tossed it. And yeah, that is pretty much potion ender pearl commands in Minecraft. And again, it doesn't have to be these 4 I just showed you here. You can pretty much do this with other potion effects as you please. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next week in the next one. Goodbye.